Our society has been molded and shaped over the legends of lost cities. Thanks to technology and a keen eye, no more are these legends a work of fiction. Here are legendary lost cities finally found. Before we start, subscribe to our legendary channel for more fantastic videos from the richest. Cantref Gwaelod. For centuries, a legend of land known as Cantref Gwaelod was told to the Welsh people as a fairy tale. It was a land believed to have been ruled by a Welsh ruler named Gwythno Garanhir, and until the 17th century, the land was named after the ruler and called Maes Gwythno. Then, a fairy priestess named Mererid allowed water to overflow and submerge the kingdom underwater, causing it to disappear. However, just a few decades ago, a prehistoric forest emerged in Cardigan Bay in the west of Wales after a storm. After investigating, there were signs of a civilization, and it's believed to be the lost Cantref Gwaelod. Lagunita. Deep in the jungles of Mexico, the lost city of Lagunita was longing to be discovered. Located in the Yucatan Peninsula, the city was discovered in 2014 by archaeologists, along with the city of Tamchen, which means deep well. Based on discoveries, Tamchen seemed to have been used to store precious rainwater, and it was just 4 miles away from Lagunita. Lagunita had a massive stone gateway that featured a large gaping mouth that represented Earth and the fertility gods. Why exactly Lagunita and Tamchen collapsed is unclear, as is the entire reason the Mayan civilization fell in the first place. Corral. Before we had the major civilizations that shaped our world, there was the ancient civilization of Supe, Peru, and it was the first modern civilization in the Americas. The capital of that civilization was the sacred city of Corral, and it was a metropolis that was 5,000 years old. It became buried in the sand and remained so for thousands of years until a German archaeologist named Max Uhle surveyed the area. Excavations didn't start until the 1970s, and archaeologists were shocked that the formations they saw that they thought were natural were actually the tip of Corral's pyramids. The city wouldn't be completely unearthed until the 1990s. Helike. Helike was once one of the most important cities in Achaea, with its economic value as well as being important for religious and cultural significance. During the winter of 373 BC, a devastating earthquake struck the city of Helike, located in Achaea. The earthquake completely destroyed the city and wiped it off the map. After centuries of legends, there was speculation about the location of this lost city, but it wasn't confirmed until 2001. In 2012, archaeologists removed the destruction layer of the site, and the remains that were discovered confirmed that the lost city of Helike had finally been found again. Mahendra Parvata. While Angkor Wat is believed to be the oldest city in Cambodia, Australian archaeologists got the shock of their lives while testing out some remote sensing technology known as the LiDAR laser. The result? They discovered a 1,200-year-old lost city. As it turned out, the lost city of Mahendra Parvata predates Angkor Wat by about 350 years. The legend told of a city of people who lived on a mountain called Phnom Kulen, and it was part of the Hindu-Buddhist Khmer Empire. Thanks to the LiDAR laser, the archaeologists were able to get a complete picture of the city before diving into more exploration. Urkesh. For thousands of years, the civilization of the Hurrian people and the city of Urkesh was nothing more than a myth. The city boomed between 4000 and 1300 BC as a center for politics and religion. But over time, the city became lost beneath the sand and was eventually forgotten. Then, in the 1980s, archaeologists discovered a mound which they called Tel Mozan. The mound hid a plethora of treasures, including a plaza, a palace, and a temple. Eventually, archaeologists and historians realized that Tel Mozan was actually the lost city of Urkesh. City of the Monkey God. In 2015, thanks to aerial imaging, archaeologists were able to discover the lost city of La Ciudad Blanca, also known as the White City, and also known as the City of the Monkey God. Traces of the city was also discovered in 1927 after famous pilot Charles Lindbergh noticed white temples and structures in eastern Honduras. After the aerial imagery confirmed something was there, ground teams were able to reach the lost city and were astounded by what they found, as they also found remnants of a lost culture they know nothing about. Heraklion. Nearly 1,200 years ago, the city of Heraklion was lost in the Mediterranean Sea off the coast of Egypt. It was home to the temple where Cleopatra was inaugurated, and it was one of the most important trade centers in the world. However, because it disappeared over a millennium ago, the city was believed to be a myth. But in 2000, the European Institute for Underwater Archaeology discovered the lost city in the depths of the sea. After removing layers of mud and sand, much of the city was discovered to still be intact, like the main temple of Amun-Gareb, along with 64 warships and hundreds of statues of pharaohs, gods, and goddesses. It was a life-changing discovery for the entire world. Tell us what you thought of these incredible lost cities down in the comments. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it and check out these other videos from The Richest. Thank you for watching.